Welcome to another edition of Mark's Inspiration. Glad you could join me here today as always. And it's a cloudy, cool fall day in St. Louis, Missouri today, and you can tell winter is on the way. Hit that like button and subscribe. Today's topic is you can have everything you want in life if you just help enough other people get what they want. I brought this topic up today because I was thinking about a gentleman I would like to have on my show. And I'm going to invite him to be on my show. But what is he going to get out of it? Sure, if I have him on my show, I'll get more subscribers and it will help my channel to blow up, as he actually stated when he offered to be on podcasts. But what can I do for him? What benefit is it for him? We have to take ourselves out of the equation, not think about what we're going to get, but reverse that and think about how you can serve this person, how you can help them. And invariably, when you do that, whether it comes back from him or someone, whether it comes back from him or not is not the point. It will come back to you from somewhere multiplied. You must always put service before the dollar, or before your promotion, or before your desires, your wants. And when you do that, whatever it is that you want will come to you multiplied. Maybe not directly back from the person that you've put before you, or the one that you're serving, or the one that you're focusing on what you can give him, but it will come back to you. Anytime you focus too much on what you want, not that there's anything wrong with desiring. I believe we have to have desires and we have to move toward those desires to continue to expand. That's probably why you wonder sometimes, man, that guy has millions of dollars or maybe billions and he's still trying to make more. You think, what is enough for that man? Well, I would say that when he had 100,000, that was enough. He was satisfied with enough. But he understands, as few people do, that you have to continue to grow and expand, otherwise you contract. And contraction leads to death. First, the death of the inner man, the spirit, and then the physical death. We must constantly be expanding. You know, it's Sunday morning here, and it is really loud. I'm not sure why. It's only 9:30, and it's like the neighbor's got her radio blasting in her TV or in her car. My kids are loud, so forgive me for the noise. Usually it's not quite like this in the morning. But back to the subject. You have to focus on giving others what they want, providing service to other people. Now, not to the point of codependency, of course, to where you're giving and nothing is returning to you. But when you give freely, it will return to you. And as I said, the only mistake you can make is thinking that it has to come back to you through the person or people you're giving to. Of course, if you're working for a company, you give your best, they're going to give you monetary compensation back. That, of course, is expected and agreed upon by both parties before you start. But what I'm talking about is giving more than what you're getting paid for. You will never get more than you're getting paid now until you do more than what you're getting paid for today. I always have a hard time wording that correctly. But you must do more. It's like the farmer who wants a crop of corn, but he doesn't want to plant the seed. Now, if you plant one seed, you may get an ear of corn. But if you plant many seeds, you're going to get many ears of corn, which are much more than the very seed that you planted to start that stalk that has 3, 4, 5 ears with hundreds of seeds on it. It's the same way in life. If you do one thing for somebody for nothing, doesn't mean you're going to get a big return. But if you continue that and form that as a lifestyle of giving and of serving, then you are bound to receive an abundant harvest back, whatever that may be. The most successful people in life, the ones that I admire, are the biggest givers. They give. They learn the art of reciprocation, that they must give to expect to receive. and they give more and they give more and they get paid more and more. Many people are jealous of the rich because they think they're crooked. I grew up hearing that sometimes myself, but that's not true. Yes, of course, I'm sure there are wealthy people who are very selfish and not giving and probably got their wealth by walking over other people. But the majority of the people that are wealthy have learned the power of giving back. You must give back. And they know that when they give, it will come back to them. It's like a snowball rolling downhill. It gets bigger and bigger as it goes. And as you get bigger and as you get more, you give more, and it just continues to go. The same way as if you become selfish, you contract, you get less, you give less, you contract more, and you end up empty and, as I said, dead on the inside. So remember, always think about what the person in front of you needs or wants. What can you do for that person before you start thinking about what that person can do for you? I know it's counterintuitive to what we're taught in the world, to go out and get what you want. If it's going to be, it's up to me. That is true. But if it's going to be, you have to think first in a way that corresponds with the universal laws that operate in our reality, if you would like to call it that. And when you do that, when you cooperate with these laws, then everything you desire will come to you. And it will be fun achieving it. It won't be hard work. Many people would look at me and think all I do is work. But I don't. I love what I do. I love my business. I love this. Now, is that to say that some days I don't feel like doing it? Yes, some days I don't feel like doing it. But that's not the point. I don't always feel like doing a lot of things that I must do or I need to do. And invariably, once I do that, I feel better and I feel fulfilled. The only fulfillment that for a man, that I believe comes from him fulfilling his purpose. And when he fulfills his purpose, which provides some type of service for humanity, he in return gets fulfillment, or receives fulfillment back. And it's a satisfaction, a contentment, and a wealth, I'll call it, that doesn't come, isn't monetary wealth. It does come in that form too. And I'm not against money. I love money. Okay. Oh, the root of all evil is the love of money. I've read and studied and been told that is a mistranslation. It's the lust of money. I think it's okay to love anything. You can love your wife. You can love your job. You can love your friends, and you can love money. Money is but a tool to be used. It's called, currency. It's a tool that we use, not to hoard and hold on to, but to help other people, to help yourself, to provide for your family, to provide for your friends, to provide for your community. If everyone did not provide a service and did not spend their money, where would we all be? We all must provide services. It's like your bills. If you get upset when you get a bill, that bill is a representation of the trust, whether it's the electric company, the water company, the credit card company, that they have in you. They're giving you something up front without you even paying for it. So be glad you have bills. That shows that people have trust and confidence in you, that you're going to pay that. And pay that bill, and pay that bill in a spirit of gladness, that you are provided with that service, that you have that service. Many, many people in the world don't have electricity. How many people die every day from lack of clean water? All you have to do if you live in a first world country is turn on the faucet. You can put a cup under there and drink that water. Although many people nowadays, including my kids, don't want to drink water out of the tap. They want to drink bottled water. That's okay. That's what they're accustomed to. That is what's relative to what they've seen and been, they've been programmed to believe that is the way to drink water. There's nothing wrong with that. It's probably better than the water I drink out of the tap, although I'll drink out of a hose. I have no problem. I love to drink country well water. That's a little bit off topic, but I enjoy that when I'm working out in the country. So remember, the point of today's video is As Zig Zigler said, you can have everything you want in life if you only help enough other people get what they want. Keep that foremost in your mind. What does your client want? What does the person in front of you want? What does your spouse want? What they truly want. Not what they superficially may say, but what do they truly want? Think about that. All right, that's all I have for today. Thanks for joining me, and it's a pleasure.